Well, hey there, good people. Miss Sunshine here. Today, as always, bringing you a whole bunch of love, light, and sunshine. Oh, wow, guys, wow, guys. What's today's date? We're almost halfway through July, and can you feel it? I mean, can you feel these heavy energies going on? Can you feel a lot of this stuff going on? Yeah, I haven't, made a video in about a week. And I always tell you guys, I feel the energies just like you. They're moving through me just like they're moving through you. And, these videos are just like a confirmation, like you're not in this alone, okay? Okay, guys. Oh man, may this video find who it needs to find when it needs to find you. And I'm always convinced it will, whether it's today, tomorrow, next year, next month, whatever. It doesn't matter. Um, but if you are here today and, hey, thank you for, coming along on this, you know, this thing we call life, this journey we call life, okay? And today, guys, I was gonna pull a couple cards, but I'll probably make another video, and I'll pull a couple cards and just post that a little bit later. But even though I hadn't been making videos, me and my notebook, my handy dandy notebook, yeah, I've been taking notes. And as these energies are moving through and, leaning into it, as we say, I just been taking notes, you know what I'm saying? At July, my actual book, A Bunch of Butterflies. I don't know if butterflies will resonate with anyone, but it actually says bloom from the heart. And, we've been talking about that. We've been talking about being in this cocoon, in the wilderness, going in as a caterpillar and we've come out as a butterfly, but we've been in this void-like state, okay? So, I mean, today, and I guess, sometimes I never know what the videos are going to be about or the message is going to be like, and I just kind of let spirit lead the way, and, it's coming up embodying your dualistic self. Yeah, because if you've come along with these videos and stuff and, just been tapping in and resonating, not just coming along, resonating with these videos, you understand what I'm saying. Wow. And embodying your dualistic self, you're no longer who you used to be. You've done a lot of soul searching, connecting with your higher self, your spirit. You've been nudged along this way and you're finally, coming along, finding your tribe. Spirit is putting it in front of you for you to find what it is you need right now at this point in your journey. Okay. So embodying that dualistic self, since we're no longer who we used to be, and we're moving into a new season, it kind of gets challenging sometime. And if it's, and I'm saying this specifically because, these past 2 weeks, I don't know about anybody else, but July it's been one of those months, guys. Let's be honest. I mean, on July 9th, Venus entered into Virgo. And you already know that's the archetype of the harvest. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And in that time, what it does, and I'm not here to teach astrology, planet alignments, and all that, but if you know, you know. And if you don't know, you can do your research because this is all true. And it aligns. People don't think it goes together, but it does. And since, Venus is the architect of the harvest, it separates what is nourishing from what is dead weight. Okay? It asks you specifically, is this actually working, or are you just tolerating it? So, I'm saying all that because embodying your dualistic self these past 2 weeks, a lot of stuff is coming up, and it's coming up because, and I've told you, because now you can handle it. And now you can really be real about it. Your level of discernment is an all-time high. But sometimes you got to sit with it just for a half a second. You know what I'm saying? And hear the word that's coming to you. A lot of times we speak quickly. You feel me? And we're not giving it a chance to resonate with us to see how it really feels, because our body is going to tell us, okay? And you don't want to, you just don't want to react out of emotion. And now you're at a point where you don't have to react out of emotion, and you're still able, you'll be able to still feel the emotions that arise. Okay? So what it's doing these past couple weeks, stuff you thought you had taken care of, like in the wilderness, soul searching, emptying out, making room. You like, oh, I got this. Yes, I planted these seeds. It's time for harvest season. All of a sudden, July hit. We have we have multiple planets just aligning in such a way that some haven't done it in like a long time. And I'm not going to throw numbers out because I don't want nobody coming back talking about, oh, you said, If you want the exact information, look it up. But just know, how everything is, oh my gosh. How everything is aligned. This is why a lot of this is happening. And this is why these things are coming up. You'd be like, well, mister, I thought you said we in our harvest season. Yeah, we are. We are. We are. And you're still getting tidbits showing you that it's no longer the same. But how this is that last, we got to step through this, right? So you got to be honest now, because the stuff that has come up in the past week, in the past week and a half, it's asking you to be honest with yourself. Is this actually working for me, or am I just tolerating it? Patterns you keep repeating. Defaults you go to, the attachments you hold on to, it's coming up to the surface. In this past 2 weeks, where's the lie? I'm telling the truth. And I get excited when I talk about this because, wow, this is really happening. And if you've been able to sit with some of this stuff, wow. And that's why it's important to embody that dualistic self. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to feel these emotions that are coming up. Some of these emotions are gonna make you wanna cry. Some of the realizations, some of the loads that you realize you've been carrying, and some of the ways that you hadn't, oh my gosh, I'm not going to say honored yourself, but you can feel that child coming out, like giving you a high five, like you've shown your inner child that we're safe here. And now everything that's coming up, now's the time. I mean, you've done all the work. You said all this. Oh, excuse me. Cucumber water. Put your money where your mouth is. And it's not easy. It's not easy, but just know we're all going through this. You know, if we're really putting in that work, and we've really been putting in that work, we are all feeling it. And we're feeling it to the core of who we are, while we're still trying to make it through our days, while we're still trying to smile, while we still not trying to cuss out our spouse. You know what I'm saying? Put the kids in the cage in the backyard or some bull crap. I mean, not literally. Not literally, y'all. Come on. No. Elbow a person or two. You know what I'm saying? But if you sit with it just a second and watch the situation rise, you're not reacting how you used to. The feelings on the inside, they're going to come up, and you're going to comfort you in such a way and hold yourself in such a way. You just have to start crying. You just have to have a release, because this is what you've been waiting for. That 11:11 on my timer. You've been waiting for that feeling of safety, that feeling it's okay. I got you. You've been looking for it all around you. And finally, you've been able to give it to yourself. And being linked up with your tribe. And I'm not saying, oh, hey, y'all. What I'm saying is, individuals going through the same thing. What has been made to be abnormal is actually normal. It was 11:44. Okay. Oh, man. And now is the time that, you know, in feeling these energies, to stepping back while leaning in. You're stepping back to give yourself a better view. But you're leaning in because you're in that moment. It's almost like you're looking at yourself going through it. And how you're reacting to some of this, even in your head. That, you know, these other people aren't going to change. You're not going to wake up one day and just because, whoa, they're not going to change. What they come at you with is not going to change. You're not going to mysteriously wake up, all the bills gone, ain't nobody going to get. That's not going to change. But you have gone through enough to see and recognize all these puzzle pieces. And it's giving you aha moments because you see how covered you've been all along. You see these lessons. So now for me, when something adversely happens, oh my gosh, I don't react the same. You know what I'm saying? And I find myself like just amazed, looking at it like, what can I see? I know what I used to see, but you can't see the situation like that anymore. Nothing is the same. And it makes you feel kind of strange and alone because you still have no idea where he's leading you. But that's the beautiful part about it. It's not until you fully surrender and have that faith and know, you'll be able to lean back while leaning in. Stepping back. Lean back. Stepping back. But still leaning into it. Okay? This is not the new you, guys. This is the true you. This is who your soul has been crying out to be. Now, everything that has come up in these past couple weeks, you're ready. You're ready to face these situations and challenges or whatever comes up again. As this butterfly that has bloomed. And you know, Spirit is saying more than ever, trusting those words. You're not schizophrenic. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here like getting ready to diagnose anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to say, oh, you hear voices in your head. You're not schizophrenic. No, that's not what I'm saying. Those that know, know. Spirit is trying to get, that's your higher self, your divinity. You have it, like I have it. And you're tapping in, not tapping in, you're leaning into who you really are at a soul level. Seeing past the illusion of what isn't. And knowing there's more, because it is. And we're all here. We're doing it together. I can't do it by myself. I'm only one puzzle piece. And I told a couple of people, I'm only one instrument. You know, I have my role. I might be the bass player. Somebody else is the clarinet, trumpet player. You know what I'm saying? And by ourselves, well, okay, we're not meant to do it by ourselves. But you come together and everybody brings their portion and their piece and their love into this. The song that we can make is beautiful. And the amount of love that we can just pour into Mother Earth, Gaia, into each other. Because we need that. We always have. And because we are connected at a soul level, you guys aren't realizing like your spirits are talking to each other before you even open your mouth. You've been building yourself up all this time. And we're here. You know, we don't know what tomorrow holds, but that's okay. We have this moment right here. And we have this moment to decide in looking at, you know, what is my perspective of it? You know what I'm saying? How am I seeing it? Because that perspective is half of it. And being in this in between, we know, at this point right now, if you've watched my videos and you've gotten to this point and you're like resonating with it, you feel the shift. Got a couple more weeks and then Mercury went into retrograde again. And if, you know, Mercury get a bad rap, but if people don't realize what a retrograde is, you know, the planet, you know, is moving along, stops. And then it retrograde, it's going backwards. So what it's doing is bringing up a whole lot of old stuff. And yes, in the wilderness, while we're, realizing our toxic traits or what drove us and, you know what I'm saying, purging, making room for new. Yeah, we thought we had it just aced and it wasn't going to come back up. Here we go. And for these next couple weeks, it's asking you, it's trying to see, the universe trying to, are you serious about it? Have you let go? Were you doing these things? Are they working? Or you still just tolerating them? Because Spirit is speaking to you loud now. What needs to be removed will be removed. Stop fighting it. But you don't have to do anything to assist with it because they got you covered. Your ancestors, spirit team, all that. However, whoever, whenever, you know. You. And I hear for a lot of us, our future self has been coming back fucking with us. Our future self, our higher self, or whatever, gone into the future, paved the way, see what's up, and it's coming back. You know what I'm saying? Giving us signs and signals only we can see. It's like You hide something somewhere that you know you'll find it because you thinking how you thinking. So your future self coming back, just putting signs, signals, numbers, some inside jokes or something that only you would get to show you, hey, it's me. Funny, huh? I mean, we live in a... Oh, wow. People think some things aren't possible. Okay. Somebody taught you that, right? And I'm not saying I know everything, but I've been shown enough to know that this girl come back and be showing this girl, and it's confirmation from the movies that you've been, you know what I'm saying, inspired to watch. From the places you've been inspired to go, not knowing why. Look at it how you want. And those are just tidbits just to let you know you're divinely guided. You're getting back to who you are. And on that, I'm going to tell you, if no one has told you today that they love you, I love you. Man, I love you. You know, and I'm sending you love, a virtual hug, because we need that. We need us together as a collective, you know, to help us day by day. You know what I'm saying? And just as those at the points where we're questioning it or like we're waving the towel, like, man, boo on this, I quit. You're sent something or something happens, you hear something just shows you like, and you're like, wow, coincidence. It's not. And you're at the level now that you're really seeing these things. And your trust is at an all-time high. And if you've made it to these messages, it's only because you reached out to the universe and prayed for something. And left yourself open to receive it. It's one thing to pray for something. It's another thing to leave yourself open to receive the message that you asked for. And I know for a fact who I am, and I know for a fact that if you've been led my way, and not just led my way, if my spirit starts talking to yours, it's because I showed up, because this is what you asked for. It's something that is, I'm not going to say within me, something spirit, all that, part of your tribe. Your next step, stage, whatever. Or just a message for the day. For real, for real. But whatever it was, just know. It's not a mistake. It's not a coincidence. Well, guys, y'all already know, you know, when spirit be done, it's time to holler. But if you made it to the end of this message, thank you guys. I love you guys. Like, for real, for real. Thank you for the likes, the follows. Thank you for watching it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about the likes, subscribes, but thank you for watching it. I'm honored. I'm honored. So on that note, here's some love, light, and sunshine. You hear my neighbor saying sunshine. So guys, I'll talk to y'all later. You hear? They love